What's going on, everybody? Just here to make a quick update. It's been a minute. We've been really busy. I know I have with work and other things, but we've also been really busy with the podcast, right? And we've had such a great time with different things. We've added 2 new members since the last update, and we're loving it, right? Danny and Ben are definitely adding a huge part to this already great team of people. But I just wanted to say, as much as have fun as we've been having, we're going to be taking a break this week with the podcast. We want to try to get our thoughts together and make up a few more new ideas, right? And just take a minute to chill. We've had some really intriguing things that we've been doing. But we just need a little bit of a break to kind of get ourselves back together and reconvene and get some new ideas. I know one thing we are going to do is we've been doing longer episodes, and that seems to be helping. And a lot of people love that. We're not rushing as much. We're able to get more time to talk about things. But one thing that we're going to be going forward is we are still going to do the long episodes. But we're going to be doing 2 episodes per week. Probably be looking for them to be about an hour and 30 minutes a piece. As far as when each episode will release, I know we have been doing a regular Monday release for the podcast. We're probably still going to be looking at one releasing on Monday and then one towards the middle of the week, probably on a Wednesday or a Thursday. So be looking forward to that. We're not really sure how we're going to get all that sorted just yet, but that is coming soon, and I just wanted to let y'all know about it. And we're excited about it, right? We're still going to be able to do those big episodes, and actually there'll be more content in a way, right? It'll be an hour more of content than we have been doing already, which will obviously require a little bit more effort on our parts. One reason we're taking a break and trying to reconvene and get more ideas. One thing I also wanted to mention is this previous episode that released Monday has been our best episode of yet. We've gotten so many plays, more plays than we ever have on one particular episode, and we're only on Wednesday, right? So very excited about that. Thank you, all of you, for just clicking on it and listening to the podcast. We really appreciate all the support we get with that. And there's definitely more to come, like I say. But this episode in particular had all of us on it in one way, outside of Connor, had all of us on there. And we had a lot of content on the episode, so it's good that is what y'all want, and we're glad to be able to do that. We love it. We love doing this, and we still want it to feel like we're just kind of casually talking, right? Because that's the whole thing with the podcast. We're not here to just read off of a script of paper. We want it to make it feel like you're just listening to some guys talking about some stuff. Now, obviously, with time, we've kind of tried to be a little more structured about the things that we do, right? Try to plan it out more, kind of pre-pick the topics, which we always did that, but maybe more so than we did previously. And we still got that chill debate type talk that we still do for the podcast. But ultimately, we're trying to go for more structure. Obviously, with us doing an hour and 3 hours worth of content, 2 episodes per week, it's going to take a little more, probably a little more structure, not so much scripting, but at least, more structure. So be, mindful of that. But we're still going to try to keep it, cool, chill debate style. Yeah, this last episode, not to kind of go off a tangent there, but the previous episode was definitely great. It's definitely seen the most plays, and we thank you guys for that. But also on some more chill type news, I kind of wanted to have a little discussion of myself, because I don't get a chance to do that very often. Genshin Impact, right? That is a game that just came out not too long ago. Maybe, I think, last week, or no, I think it was this week. I can't remember. It hasn't been out very long. and it's a great game. I know when it came out originally, they had said that it was just a Breath of the Wild clone, and a lot of people were even disappointed. There was even some guy that broke his PlayStation because of the news, right? He's just so distraught that it was just a Breath of the Wild clone. But as I have played it, and I've probably put at least a good 5 hours into it so far. It's a free-to-play game, number one, and the fact that it's free-to-play blows my mind. I do not know how they can get away with not at least charging a little bit at launch, which I know that there's microtransactions, right? But I can tell you right now, at least in my little bit of playtime, and it may get to the point where it gets to where you have to spend more money. Don't know, but at least from what I have been able to play, I haven't spent a dime, and I've gotten a bunch of the cool characters, lots of cool weapons and stuff like that. You get that from just traversing the world, right? And there's also a wish system, which is the gacha system, but I've never once felt like I needed to buy anything, and that's so at least so far. And I'm a pretty good ways into it. Like I said, I got 5, maybe 10 hours into it so far, and I do not feel like I have to spend a dime on this. Now, like I say, it may eventually get to that point, but as of right now, it does not feel that way. And I like it. I think it's one of the best games out there right now. And if you want to play it, get it, dude. It's free. It's on all the mobile devices, I believe, and PlayStation 4. I know it's coming to Switch soon. I know they had said they're currently in development of it right now, and that there will be a beta and a release date very soon. So be looking forward to that on the Switch if you don't have a PlayStation 4. It's definitely something that you should pick up. I mean, it's free, right? So it doesn't cost you anything to try it if you like it or if you don't. One other thing I want to briefly talk about, which we don't talk a lot about books, and that's something we'll eventually get to in the podcast, but I wanted to mention this book. It's called To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. It's written by Christopher Paolini, which if you don't know who that is, he is the author of The Inheritance Cycle, the Aragon books. Great author. One of my favorites. I know he gets criticized some for his Inheritance Cycle, but honestly, it's a great set of books. I have them all. And I was so excited when this came out on September 15th. I was so excited to see this, right? This is his sci-fi fantasy series, and I've only gotten a little bit into it. So far, I really like it. I'm not going to say too much about the story. I want you to read it. I want you to get you a copy and read it. This particular copy is the hard cover copy, and it's got some really cool designs and stuff like that. It's even got a cool little like logo. That's his Fractal Verse logo. It's so cool. And this is the first in many to come with his sci-fi books. I'll read the little brief description here. It's during a routine survey mission on an uncolonized planet, Kira finds an alien relic, and that's the main character. Her name is Kira. At first, she's delighted, but elation turns to terror when the ancient dust around her begins to move. As war erupts amongst the stars, Kira is launched into a galaxy-spanning odyssey of discovery and transformation. First contact isn't at all what she imagined, and events push her to the very limits of what it means to be human. While Kira faces her own horrors, Earth and its colonies stand upon the brink of annihilation. Now Kira might be humanity's greatest and final hope. So, definitely a great pick. If you love fantasy or sci-fi, or you love both, this is a great book. It's called To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. Definitely one of my favorite authors of all time. And I know I'm a little biased, but honestly, this book's great. You should go pick it up, give it a chance. It's great stuff. Anyways, guys, that's about all I've got. Wanted to make a little bit longer video, kind of chat a little bit about some interesting things that have come out and give you some updates about the podcast. We love doing this. We're committed to keep doing this, and we've got a great team and a great fan base. Without you guys, commenting and telling us what you do want to hear or what you don't, we wouldn't be here. and we love every minute of it. But anyways, guys, that's about all I've got. Stay safe, stay nerdy, and we'll see y'all on the next one.